Hey guys, it's Kip here from KDC Marketing, and in today's video, I want to talk about doing a website refresh for your Wix website. Maybe it's been a couple of years since you've made some updates and there's some things that you want to change. So I want to give you a few ideas on the things that I look for when I do a website refresh for my clients, and a lot of them are really quick and easy that you could implement right away. So this is the KDC Marketing website, and I'm going to use this as an example just to show you some things that you could change if you're going to do a website refresh. And the way I look at a website refresh is it's not a full overhaul of the whole website. It's just changing and customizing a few things to bring it up to date and make it feel more modern. So the first thing that I look at is I always look at the copyright year. A lot of times the old websites will say something like copyright 2021, and so you can go in and update this year. That's a really quick win. Another one is to update to the latest apps that Wix has made updates to, and a really good one is the Wix forms. So if they're using the old Wix forms, you can update them to the new Wix forms, and it's pretty simple. You do have to recreate the forms, but they're pretty easy to create with the drag and drop form builder, and that's always something that I look for. And I also look for other apps like this one. This is the FAQ app where you have drop downs, and before this was just text, but now this is an actual app, and that makes it look a little bit better. The next thing that I look for are the design elements. So colors, fonts, button styles, those kind of things. You can change the colors and it can drastically change the website. You can also change the fonts and it'll change a lot, or the button styles from square to a circle style. So those are another good thing to look at when you're looking at website refreshes. And then the other one is messaging. A lot of times the website is good, it just needs some updates in the messaging. Maybe something has changed in the services that the client offers, or maybe they have new features that they need to add to the website. I have clients, for example, that have written books in the last few years, and they need to add content about their new book that they've written and highlight their expertise in a different way. So there's usually a lot of content that needs to be added, and in some cases there's content that needs to be removed. So maybe there's some services that they don't offer anymore that they need to remove from the website. And so the navigation is another good place to look and go through all the pages and see what pages can be removed and deleted, but also to see what pages can be added. And within those pages, it might be simple changes like changing an image. Updating an image here in the hero section could make this feel fresh and different. So it might be as simple as updating an image or updating an icon or updating some simple messaging to make it feel different. So those are some of the things that I look for when I'm doing a website refresh. They're really pretty simple. And in terms of the project size, I look at a website refresh as it's quicker for me to do. It's a quick win for the client, and it's a lot more affordable for them than a full website project where I have to scope the whole new website and build out a whole new website from scratch. A lot of times the clients who come to me already have Wix websites, and they just need to make a few changes to bring their website up to date. And so I can offer that at a lower amount, and it's faster for me to go in and make a few changes than it is to do a full website build. So it works really well for me. It works really well for them. In a lot of cases, those simple changes that I just talked about, updating the forms, the copyright year, updating some of the content and colors, it'll feel like a brand new website without having to build an entire brand new website. One thing I want to highlight for me in particular at KDC Marketing is I do some website consultations. And so this was something that I needed to add recently, was a consultation policy. So your clients will have things like this that they need to add that are ongoing, that they should be updating all the time. But if it's been a few years since they've updated the website, then there's going to be more of those. If it hasn't been as long, then there won't be as many. I think this is a really good idea to do for your own website or for your client's website. It's always good to look at the content, make changes. Websites are living, breathing things. They should be updated constantly, but a lot of times we just don't have the time, where we get too busy to update them. I know that's the case with my website. I'm actually at a point where I might overhaul this entire website and move it over to Wix Studio, but for now, I just made a few simple changes to it to get it to where I want it for now, and then eventually I can do that at some point. So let me show you really quickly where those things might be in the Wix editor. This is obviously the old Wix, but here's where you would find the colors and the text. So if you click into the colors, you'll see those there. The text theme is in here, what fonts are being used. And then you can click into these sections and change them. So if you wanted to change this button style, you could go into the design and customize the design and change the corner radius so that it's 50 pixels. And so that makes it look pretty different. And so you could update all of the button styles that way. And then going down to change the copyright year, you could do that here just in this text. You'd click edit text and change that. And then there's also these forms. These are a little bit more technical, but again, it's not crazy big changes. It's just little changes that can make all the difference. So I hope you found this video helpful. And if you're thinking about updating your website, then it probably is time to do a refresh. And it's always a good thing to do. I always enjoy doing it. And as long as you make it simple, don't spend too much time on it, but make it different enough, it can have a really big impact on how you present yourself online. So that's what I have for today's video, and I'll see you in the next video.